Hiya folks, I'm back in Edinburgh today, and you know, I was just thinking, it's coming on 3 years since we moved from here up to Montrose, and if there's one part of town that is ever changing, it's Leith. So I thought, why not we go for a wander down that way today, see what's new, and I'm going to be staying down there tonight as well, in one of those rare places that could be described as unique and affordable. Let's go. These days you can get a tram to Leith all the way down by the River Forth, but really there's only one way to get there, and that's to walk the walk, Leith Walk. So we first leave the east end of Princes Street by Waverley Station and head down the hill past St James Quarter Shopping Mall and that weird looking hotel up there. And already we see all these new places I've never seen before. More bakery. Oh, that looks good. But it's not lunchtime yet. We'll need to find somewhere for lunch actually. And here we are now at Picardy Place, where we've got the likes of the Omni Centre, the Playhouse Theatre and the tram extension that will take you all the way down to Newhaven now. But we're not in Leith yet. Oh, and look, the Conan Doyle pub. And Picardy Place is where Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was born on May 22nd, 1859. Somewhere over there. And there goes a tram down to Newhaven now. So as we pass the Playhouse Theatre, where I used to work by the way, it's downhill all the way to the River Forth, and that's a relief. And there's the Theatre Royal Bar. I've spent a few nights in there as well. Great pub by the way. Oh wow, look at that bookshop, Topping and Company. I think when we lived here this was a bank. It's looking a lot better now. It's great to still see independent bookshops, isn't it? Oh, I don't remember this clock being here for a while. I think it was taken away for the tramworks. Tramworks which were, let's be honest, a lot of hassle for the businesses of Leith, so it'll be interesting to see what places have survived as we head down the walk. Because there's some very cool stores down this way, like Vinyl Villains. That's been here forever. And great to see it still going strong. And then we've got Volvona and Crolla, established 1934. And it's an absolutely cracking deli that, but the kind of place you can only afford to go on a special occasion. Let's have a look inside. Wow, it's never changed. Aye, I could never afford to buy my onions here, and they've always got stuff you just don't get anywhere else.
Thank you.
Aye, it's some place, isn't it? And it's also a great part of town for pubs. Well, I say pubs, but I should really be saying bars these days, shouldn't I? It's gone very upmarket. Just don't be expecting to find a pint for under £6. Ah, it looks like Harley's is long gone. We've got nothing more than the signage left. And that signage tells a story, doesn't it? Videos, hi-fis, CDs. And that place was almost as old as me. What I thought. Oh, it's all quite posh now, isn't it? Houseplant specialists. Have you got a houseplant specialist? You should have. Oh, and here we've got another Leith Walk legend, Harburn Hobbies. Established pre-1938. See, it's so old, they don't even know the exact date. Oh, and Spot the Ferry. Is that the one that I was on recently? Let's pop inside here. Hello. It's just so rare to see places like that these days, isn't it? What's this place? Oh dear. But it used to be the cigar box. But you can get a toastie and a soup of the day for £8.50. Is it just me, or is that quite expensive? Or maybe it's just a sign of the times. A few years ago I did a video about ghost signs in Edinburgh, and you can see a few here, newly discovered. So we've got stationery, fancy goods, cabinet maker, butcher. I hate it when they're all covered up, but it's good to know that some of them still survive. under all that modern signage. Oh look, cannolis, they make me think of someone. Can you guess who? Oh, the lemon ones look good. Hiya. Can I just have a couple of cannolis, please? A lemon and a pistachio. That's it, thanks. Lovely. Thank you. See you later. Oh, I just had to, didn't I? And as I pass the old army store, we're still not in Leith, but we almost are. Vintage clothing, that's where fashion's at the moment, isn't it? But I really am feeling old. I don't recognise a lot of these places anymore. It's only been 3 years. And there we go, we've made it to the church on the corner of Pilrig Street, and that means we have made it to Leith proper. And how is the border marked? Well, of course it's marked by a pub, the Boundary Bar. But I can't see anything else to say we're in Leith. Let me know in the comments if I'm missing something. But in Leith we are, it's a proper border. It might all be City of Edinburgh, but Leithers have always seen themselves as a bit different from Edinburghers, even to this day. Now, what on earth is this? Oh, the Pilrig Muddle. These two large cable winding wheels were constructed between 1898 and 1900 and were discovered nearby during the construction of the Trams to Newhaven project in August 2021. Wow. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Solid. Elvis Shakespeare's Books and Records. Am I glad to see that this place is still open? And then we've got Vacuum Exchange Hoover spares. This falls more into the category of how is it still in existence? Ah, old Games Masters is looking a bit closed down, isn't it? Sony, Nintendo, Sega. But I did just spot somewhere else that we might need to pop in for a pie. Aye, Stories the Bakers. This was always the place to come for proper value. What have they got today? Coffee buns, $1.70 for 4, or 50p each. That's still pretty good, isn't it? Get my fingers working here. There we go. Cheers. It certainly is. Thank you very much. See you later. Thank you. And I'll eat my pie over here next to a portrait of a proper Leith legend. Oh, was his name Arthur? Did you ever see Arthur on the streets of Leith? And there's my very basic but tasty lunch. Oh, that's good. You can't beat a proper Scotch pie out of proper baker's. Look at this wee house and garden, just set back a bit from the rest of Leith Walk. It's cool, isn't it? Wonder how long that's been there. The dog house. The dog wants to go in as well. Nae bams. Do you know what a bam is? I don't know quite how to describe it. Now, there used to be a railway station at the foot of Leith Walk before my time, and long gone now, but you can still see the remains of the bridge that would carry the trains into the station. A station which these days, I think it's a Tesco. Progress, eh? And that's it just over there. You can still see some of the ironwork and the rivets. There's not much of it left though, is there? And there's the other side. And Ricky's Music Shop. Wonder if that's still open. Wow, look at this place, the Pipe Shop, Edinburgh's oldest family-run tobacconist. Wonder if we can have a look inside. Ah, that's amazing.
Been the same family since 1957.
1957? Wow, that's even before my time. Wow.
Third generation.
Incredible, there's just not enough places like this anymore, is there?
No, there's no tobacconist, something that's seems like it's very old fashioned. You know, the old adverts and that, the Capstan Navy cut.
Oh, fantastic.
The old scales of bulwark, corn tobacco.
Mate, thank you so much.
Anytime, bro.
Alright, have a good day.
You too, sir.
See you later.
See ya.
And with that, we've made it to the foot of the walk. In fact, it's taken me so long, it's almost time to check in. Perfect. It does seem awfully quiet down here though these days. I don't know if that's because of the trams. This certainly used to be a super busy junction for traffic. So just a quick hello to Queen Victoria, and then we'll head down to our hotel. Oh, pigeons, you've got a lot of food today. If I'm not mistaken, that's the old railway station, and you see that Tesco I was talking about just over there. And this used to be a Wetherspoons, not anymore. Oh, you see, it's only trams that's allowed down here these days. Police station, which is in the old Leith Town Hall, built 1827. And I'll cross the road here, I'll turn left at the Robbie Burns statue. Who can guess where I'm staying tonight? Wow, look at that place. The Port of Leith. It's just so posh down here now. Changed days, I tell you. That's a cool window though, isn't it? And there's Mr. Burns. Alright, Rab. But seriously, it feels eerie quiet down here. Now, I read somewhere that this place is really good, Cafe Marmalade. But as you can see, it's closed. In fact, it's closed Monday and Tuesday. And just round the corner here, we'll have my hotel. Or should we call it a fotel? A luxury boutique hotel, but at a bargain price. So here we are at the Ocean Mist. Now this ship has been docked here in the water of Leith since the 1980s, I believe, but it's had a long history before that, and it's looking a lot better than the last time I saw it. So let's see if we can get checked in now. I'm pretty sure they said 2:30. Red carpet entrance. Hello.
Hello,
Hi.
welcome aboard. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Assuming you're checking in, what would be your name of the hotel?
Hi, Steve Marsh. For one night, thank you.
Is it just yourself, Stephen?
That's right, yeah.
It's cool, right?
That's amazing. Oh, thank you very much.
No problem, no problem.
I'm going to get a tour.
We are going to go to the lower deck.
Okay.
You go this way.
Thank you.
The ship itself is a World War I minesweeper.
Oh,
It
right.
was built in 1919, so it was actually late to the war. The current owners, the family, lovely family that owns it, decided to keep the original steam engine.
Oh,
which
no
is
way.
Indeed, a very nice museum piece.
What a great idea to do that.
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
At the end of the day, it's a 100-year-old steam engine right now, so it is a museum piece.
Oh, look at the ropes on the stairs. Portholes, everything.
We'll go up through this staircase.
I must admit, it's bigger inside than I expected.
It is extremely well optimized. Every quarter of an inch got optimized to the highest standard.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
This is our lovely space that we have.
And what a location. Wow.
Great job, machine. I can't show it to you today because it's occupied.
And that's us at the bow.
This is the lovely bar.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at those windows.
Stunning, right?
It's incredible. I just love how you've kept all the original features as well.
Absolutely, yes. Will be the key.
Good
On
man.
the back of it, there is the Wi-Fi password. Okay.
Good stuff.
The black small key is for the same.
So here we go, what do you think of my little cabin for tonight? Now it's good to know that this is the accessible cabin, so if you do have accessibility issues, you can stay aboard Ocean Mist, and this is likely where you'll be. I must admit that bed looks incredibly comfortable. We've got the old phone there. He was saying that everything is included, so like the water, teas, coffees, things like that, all included. Over here we've got a lovely little desk and chair. I'm sorry it's a bit dark for filming, but we've got the kettle, tea and coffee facilities. And as we go through to the shower room, one of the first things you'll notice is the floor. It's shaped the same as the deck, so it runs down to the side of the ship. It certainly takes a bit of getting used to, but I tell you what, I love it. It's so authentic, and you'll notice that everything is immaculately clean, and we've got some nice Aran hand wash, hand cream. In fact, there's loads of toiletries. We've got these portholes running right along the side of the cabin, and I wouldn't normally show you this, but look, the toilet and the toilet paper. And if we have a look out one of these portholes, oh, we've got a police box. And over here on the bed we've got a wee letter. What's this? It's got a proper wax seal. Ah, it's a welcome letter. That's a nice touch, isn't it? Oh, and we've even got Borders biscuits. That's what I like to see. Good quality stuff. So like I say, it is a wee bit dark in the cabin, but that's not a criticism, it's just not perfect for filming with a GoPro and its tiny sensor. So what I'll do just now is just nip around with the phone camera, take some shots, and I'll get those in the video right now. See, Grimaldi, this is a clean cabin. Now, of course, this isn't a sponsor video. I don't do sponsor videos. No, I booked this online at the last minute on booking.com for 110 quid. Now, for Edinburgh, I think that's extraordinary value. It even includes breakfast. I wonder what it cost during the festival, though, eh? I just used a wee gadget on the wall, by the way, to make it a wee bit cooler in here. And just to let you know, the fan is working really well. Right, shipmates, I think we should go for a wee wander while we've still got some daylight. We'll start out on deck and then we'll have a look at the local area. Let's go. Now, just up here, isn't it? See, I'm getting lost already. Yes, this is the way. And we're on the deck at the stern. I tell you what, Leith really is one of the coolest areas to stay in Edinburgh these days, and to think you can get a room like that with breakfast on a ship for 110 quid a night, I'd call that a bargain. Now I think we should go and have a look at that blue swing bridge over there, because when we lived here that was always closed, but I think you can walk across it now. Good idea? Let's go.
Everything should be fine, and we will not charge that card unless you actually book show.
Oh, that's good to know. The Castle View bar on board is open to non-residents from 3 till 11. I think we'll go for a wee drink later. Next to the ship we've got some lovely old barges. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Oh, that's a lovely old building, isn't it? Wonder what it is these days. A hotel, probably. Indeed it is, a Malmaison. Never stayed in a Malmaison. Are they any good? And just through the gate here we've got the ship that I'd spotted from Edinburgh Castle in that video. It's called the Spirit of Tasmania. Long way from home, isn't it? And talking of Australia, look who we've got here, John Hunter. Now John was the Governor of New South Wales from 1795 to 1800 and the son of a Leith shipmaster. And just over here we've got the Merchant Navy Memorial. I'm still amazed how quiet this place is, even in February. Oh, I like that. And the lights you can see just over there, that's the Tutor's Landing. Great little pub and restaurant. A little bit fancy for me on my own though. That's quite lethal looking, isn't it? And it's a whale harpoon, I'm afraid. So here we are, the Victoria Swing Bridge opened in 1874 and it was a road and rail bridge. And I think you can walk across it these days. But before we do walk across, there's the Fingal. And Fingal here is the big sister of the Ocean Mist that I'm staying on tonight, but a wee bit out of my price range, especially if I'm just staying on my own. I might come back here with Alicia one day. Like I was saying, Leith has changed and continues to change so much. All these flats here, they're new to me, and just over about there you can see the Port of Leith distillery, and that is apparently the tallest distillery in the world. And I think it's got a cafe at the top. Hey, do you think they'd let me join them on the voyage back to Tasmania? It's worth an email, isn't it? Right, let's go and cross that old bridge. It's bloody freezing here this evening. Oh, would you look at that? I've got it all to myself. Ah, good, we've got a little red plaque. Victoria Swing Bridge, completed 1874 to carry both road and rail traffic over the water of Leith. Scotland's largest counter-weighted swing bridge. There we go. And just off in the distance you can see my wee hotel for tonight. I think we can just go around this way and do a loop. There's a wee tip if you're trying to get some nice photos in Edinburgh. If it's a calm day, the reflection in the water of Leith of these old buildings, it's beautiful. And that's us round at the Tuchters Landing now. Nice, isn't it? If you come here on a nice summer's day, all these outdoor tables will be absolutely packed. Goes like a fair, that place. And I think we can sneak across this bridge between the barrels. Oh, maybe I should have pizza tonight. What do you think? It's an option. And that's us back round the Ocean Mist. There's quite a lot of traffic here at rush hour, but it certainly does quieten down as the evening goes on. And the water of Leith continues all the way up past Balerno. And we did that as a walk once on the channel a few years ago, although I'm always hesitant to recommend old videos. It might be awful, but give it a watch anyway. Mimi's Bakehouse, that's a local favourite. Closes at 4 though, too late. And I don't think I'll go much further, it'll be dark soon. I don't want to stray too far from my cosy wee cabin. It's just over there. I think I'll pop in here for my dinner, the Percy. Alicia's going to be jealous because this is a Polish restaurant, as you can see there. Obviously I can't read that side, so what have we got? We've got borscht, meatballs or salmon. Oh, I fancy the meatballs. It's always meatballs with me, isn't it? Cheers guys. Well, actually I didn't realise that you get 2 courses for £12.50 I think it is. So I do have the borscht to start, and it's not something I'm a massive fan of, but it looks alright. I might just need to put a lot of pepper in it. Yeah, I remember having something similar in Moldova and I didn't like it at all. Here goes nothing. The Moldovan one was very sour. Oh, but this is really good. I like it. I'm surprised. Ukrainian soup gets a thumbs up from me. Well, that was good. Proper winter food. And the main course has arrived. This is just exceptional value. Sorry you can't really see it, but it's pork meatballs, mashed potato and veggies. And I'll be honest with you, it just tastes like proper homemade Polish food, you know? Incredible. Well, that was better than pizza, wasn't it? Well, that dinner was just exceptional and the menu of the day was such good value. So if you're in Leith, I totally recommend the Percy. Oh, and just to let you know, because I was on my own, I had to eat in the bar side. There is a restaurant side as well, which is a little bit nicer atmosphere, but they had no tables for one. Well, that's me back at my ship now. Sounds funny saying that, but the only downside of a hearty dinner is that I feel absolutely wrecked now. I think I'll just go back to the cabin. I was going to go to that nice bar and have a drink, but it's nae happening. All aboard. I got back to the room and what had I forgotten? I forgot that I had cannolis in my bag, didn't I? So we've got one lemon and one pistachio. I think we'll go with the lemon. Oh yes. Okay, so without a word of a lie, this is the most comfortable bed I have ever been in. See you in the morning. Good morning. Oh, this bed is so comfy. I can't tell you. Do we have daylight yet? Almost. What's the time? 7 AM? Breakfast? Breakfast. Morning. Morning. Not a bad view to start the day, eh? Oh, and even the mugs are branded. Beautiful. Oh, can I go outside, can I?
Yeah. The door's quite locked. What's the bag? And it's kind of stiff. You have to push it quite hard.
Oh, there we go. Reasons to get up early, eh? Back to breakfast. I love how you can just come into this lounge area at any time, read a book, play a board game. Look, we've got loads of traditional looking games. But me, I think I'm just going to have a seat. That's the life, eh? Aye, we'll go for a wee morning wander, work off that breakfast a bit. We'll see if there's any new ships in port. See this big brook here? Well, it's used as office space. Now it says 3 brand on the side. I guess that's going to be like an architect's or a design agency, isn't it? But as you can see here, nobody's arrived for work yet this morning. Aye, I've said it already, but I'll say it again. That bed last night, it was so comfy. I want one for home, with all the trimmings. Now, it wouldn't be one of my videos without a cat, would it? I've just spotted one. What are you up to? Hello? Oh, here we go. Wow! Wow! Jump up. Hello? Come here. I know. See, all my videos need a cat, so you've helped me out here. See you later, pal. Full of chat this morning. Alright folks, I think I'll end things there for today. Thank you so much for coming with me for a wee wander round Leith yesterday and then for staying with me in the ocean mist last night. It was fantastic, wasn't it? I'm onwards now to Iceland and then on to Greenland, so the adventure continues and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.